What is the Omegaverse quiz? Is it this one? What's your ideal partner? Can you only pick one? Tender, funny, motherly, obedient, independent, assertive, protective, easily flustered, submissive, cuddly, social. I think out of all of... Ooh! Wait. Okay, I can pick more than one, right? I like protective. I like funny, independent. I like this too, though. I like this too and this. And this is kind of cute. And why not, right? They all sound nice. Where would you go on a first date? God, no. God, no. God, no. Yeah. Dinner's nice. Movie's not bad. Bowling, nighttime. I'm gonna do a picnic. That sounds lovely. You're doing a Kahoot with a group and your partner. What is that again? Oh, cute. Do you let them win? If it makes them happy, I will. Them winning is disrespect to me? Absolutely. I'm an idiot. They'd win anyways. I will kick their ass into next Tuesday. Oops. Nah. I mean, I would, but if it makes them happy. Well, like, I would let them win if they earn the win. What answer is that? I don't see why not. Yeah. I'm more like, I don't see why not. If they deserve the win, I'm gonna let them win. Okay, you ask someone out on a date, do you pay? They're not allowed to pay. Absolutely heart. This is so me. Absolutely heart. No, we can split. No. Okay. Because I'm a girl and, you know, in heteronormative relationships, there tends to be this idea that men should pay. I would usually split, but like when I go out with someone, I always like to pay. I'm like absolutely heart. So I'm going to do that one because it feels more me. But usually, like, if it's a first date, I'll be like, let's just split. So, like, I don't owe you shit, motherfucker. And you don't owe me. How do you spend your free time? Reading Be honest. I want to know how many fucking weirdos are in my chat. Do you guys read fan fiction? I've never in my life read a fan fiction of anything. Unless it was, like, as a joke on stream. Oh, okay. When I was 13, that's kind of cute. I've actually never read a fanfic. Like a book? No, I read books. I read all sorts of books. But like a fan fiction of a person. I think I just never got into that. I think like actual fiction, even smut, I think that's different than fan fiction. Writing, drawing, anything artistic, hands-on activities, woodworking, being active, hiking, cooking, listening to music, spending time with friends. I might do this one. Or, oh yeah, this one. When you play open world games, what do you enjoy doing? Flower picking, pet collecting, resource hoarding, exploring, PvP, farming, building. I take other people's stuff for funsies. I used to do this when I was young. I used to find noobs who would have a nice item and I'd be like, oh my god, can I have that? And they didn't know what it was, so they'd be like, sure. Okay, but that was back in the day. Resource collecting, guys. It's called being a businesswoman. I think now, maybe farming. I don't know. Maybe pet collecting. None of them are really calling to me. Yeah, I'll do exploring. Best question ever. What's your favorite color? Natural colors. Ooh, like earthy browns. I like that. Any cool color except for neons. Jewel tones. I do like pastels. Not neons. Warm colors. I like a nice peach or a pastel. I'll do pastels. You find out your friends have a group chat excluding you. What do you do? Well, I'm in my me first era. So I stopped talking to all of them. What friends, they aren't mine. Literally, though. Ignore it. People can do whatever they want. Okay, actually, it would be this. I would ignore it. But then, cry, then cut them off. talk it over with them. No, I actually wouldn't do that anymore. I would just be like, okay, bye. I think I'd do this. This is what I consider like a me first era. I am going to give a fuck about literally 2.5 people in my life. And I will give them everything. And I will have a similar expectation from them. And everybody else, I'm like, live and let live. Whatever. What website do you spend most of your time on? I don't know what that is. An AO3? Is that like Attack on Titan? YouTube, Spotify, Discord, YouTube, Twitter or Facebook, Tumblr, Instagram, Snapchat. Why are these in the same category? Movies. For me, probably YouTube or IG, but I don't like that Snapchat is here, so I'm going to do YouTube. Pick your ideal superpower. Mind control, invisibility, shapeshifter, healing, super strength, pyrokinesis, talk to animals, immortality, time manipulation. Mind control or time manipulation? Here's the thing. I would rather mind control, but I think over time this would make me depressed. Let me explain. Imagine you could control everyone around you, their perception of you, their actions, their everything. Initially, that would be fun. At some point, it would almost feel like you beat the game of life, like you can't naturally interact with anyone, or you wouldn't even want to use the skill, or the power, I guess. I don't know. I feel like this would depress me over time, so maybe time manipulation. Do you platonically flirt with your friends? I don't know who they're talking about. Ah! It's not platonic anymore. I've been suffering for so long. God help me. Jesus. I wish there was an answer that was like, fuck yes. This is a little too down bad. So I'm gonna just do yes. How do you handle stress, violence, journal, art, take a walk? Oh, this. Cry my feelings out, abuse others. The fuck? Vent to others, ignore it, it'll go away. I journal so much nowadays. What's your role in a group project? I like to be in charge. I do whatever needs to be done. I do the bare minimum. Make sure everyone else has a shit group. Nobody wants a group with me, LMAO. I like to be in charge. Dogs or cats? Dogs, cats, both. You need to go out late at night to go to the store. It's pitch black and the streetlights are the only source of light. What do you do? Simply won't go. Why the fuck am I going alone? Phone a friend. That part. I'm scared. Who really needs food anyways? Yes, I'm buff as fuck. Yeah, just a little dark, LOL. This or phone a friend. Make someone else go. Wait until morning. You need to go. I'd probably phone a friend. You're sitting in class and your teacher's being frustrating. How do you handle it? Complain to a friend. Confront them in class. Complain about it, but make sure the teacher hears. Yell at them and walk out way more dramatically than necessary. My teacher is being frustrating? I just complain to my friends. It's my teacher. I can't do shit. What is your favorite emoticon? Ooh. I do like this one. And B. I like B. And Smiley. I like Smiley. Or I'm a little bit in my era. So which country would you want to move to? Romania, Australia, New Zealand, Norway, Germany, France. Okay. Non, mais c'est vite décidé, you know? What color is math? Red, blue, green, yellow, black. It's red, blue, or green. Math. Math is blue or green. Math is blue. What type of clothing do you wear most often? Guys, to me, math is blue or green because those two, I don't know how to explain, but if I was, well, actually, I know how to explain. Typically, green is like good and red is like wrong. Green is right or like go. Red is stop or wrong. And to me, math is always correct. The equation always adds up. It always makes sense. And that's something I adore about math. So I felt like it correlated more with a green or blue. But anyways, I just went with blue. Guys, it's a fucking color. You can all choose. What type of clothing do you promote? Loose, fitting, flowy clothing, very pastel. Oh! Misogyny? What type of clothing do you wear most often? Misogyny. I would wear something else if I was... None of these are hitting. Maybe I'll do pretty clothing. Favorite trope, there's only one bed, found family, enemies to lovers, bully to lover, miscommunication, Omegaverse? I still don't know what this means. Is a speculative fiction subgenre that originated in fanfiction, particularly in the male thanks space. Samatar 3 months. It introduces a hierarchical society with 3 distinct biological categories, alphas, betas, and omegas. Oh wait, no, I do understand. But I still don't know how an omega is described. Each category has with alphas often being dominant, omegas being submissive and fertile. Oh, and betas being more human-like with neutral traits. Oh, so omegas are the omega, beta. Sorry, alpha, beta, omega. I always thought omegas were actually in the middle.
Half 12398
Noted. I learned something every day.
Bits.
What is a
okay,
PWP?
Wild story, but just got a share.
Thank you the 5
just
months.
heard
SD.
that my friend's
What's
bro
up?
had to go to the hospital cause he got his foreskin caught in a zipper and might need surgery. Not sure to laugh or feel bad.
Fossil, thank you for the 4 months. I wish your friend a speedy recovery. I'm gonna look this up on the side screen just in case. It's a fan fiction tag used to indicate that a story prioritizes... got it. I don't know. Is it yandere? An extreme, often obsessive, and sometimes violent love for another character. That's kind of fun. Honestly, if there was like tsundere, I'd probably go for that. But there isn't. So maybe I'll do this. No, not really. Maybe I'll do this. Enemies to lovers to me is like, okay. But only because I've experienced true enemies in life, if you know what I mean. And when someone like really, when someone is like hating, and all of a sudden they're interested, you're like, I don't trust your judgment, motherfucker. Your face is, oh, yeah. No, guys, I've had real haters. It's different. Stop and come here closer. Okay. I'll just do this one, whatever. Uh-oh. Which of these fanfics would you read based on the tags? Major character death. Angst. Hurt, no comfort. Found family. Terminal illness. Comfort, no hurt. Sick. Tooth rot. What the fuck does that mean? Idiots in love. Graphic depictions of violence, kidnapping, Stockholm syndrome, suicidal ideation, strangers, lovers, tattoo / fire shop, mild angst, fluff, no beta, we die. Ooh, I like that one. You need a man. You're walking through a public space and undead, think of it in 16 months. T'es trop jolie. Merci. J'apprécie ça. Merci beaucoup. You're walking through a public space and see someone beating up an innocent person. It's just you three there at the moment, and the attacker looks to be more muscular than you. What do you do? I've actually been in a situation where I saw someone getting bullied by, like, you know, a jock. And the thing is, I have such a big fucking mouth. And I don't really consider consequences, unfortunately. I just turned to the jock and I was like, what are you doing? In the most judgmental tone you've ever heard in your life. I was like, what? Ew. Also because, like, you know, we're in Canada. Like, you don't bully in Canada. So I was like, what are you doing? Like, that's so cringe. And the guy was like, oh. Right. I try telling off the attacker, and when they come towards me, I join in. This beta cuck probably deserves it. That's pretty funny. I stand there and I step in and get beat up. I ignore it. I try telling off the attacker. No, I just step in. Well, I do tell him off. Uh-oh. What do you do if you're sick and have a prior engagement? Me first, era. I don't go. I go and feel guilty the whole time. I used to do this. It's just a cold. I'll survive. I stay home and reschedule. Someone is yelling at you for something you didn't do. How do you reply? I wait for them to get done, calmly explain what's going on. I start crying, beat them up, and call them slurs, fight them. I don't reply. Oh, I just tell them what happened. You're on the internet and have somehow managed to get yourself into an internet argument about something you've come to realize you're clearly wrong about. How do you handle it? Block them. Admit you're wrong and apologize. Double down anyway. Delete your original comments so nobody eyes owes you and live in embarrassment for the rest of your life. Edit a wiki page to prove I'm right. I kind of like that. No, I'd just be like, oh, my bad. Next. Okay, what's your opinion on Elon Musk? Your friend comes out to you. How do you respond? I'm gay or not a competition. I like that. LMAO, okay. That's almost better. LMAO, okay. You're gay? That's kind of gay. You know what I mean? I don't know if I'd be comfortable with being friends with them. I already know, dumbass. Oh, cute. These are all good ones. I like this one, and this one. Realistically, this, but also this, but also this. So I don't know which. Well, eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a tiger by the toe. If you hollers, let him go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. What is your favorite genre of television / books? Romance, rom-com, sci-fi, action, slice of life, fantasy, historical fiction, horror. None of these. Maybe slice of life. If you were stranded on an island and could only bring one thing, what would that be? A lighter, a phone, a book, musical instrument. Well, a phone is... Oh, I'll bring a phone. Well, do I have data on the island? I'm going to assume yes. You stumble upon a dead body laid on the side of the road. A quick glance around tells you you're alone. What do? Panic, call the cops and report it. Hide the body myself. Leave it there, it's not my problem. What kind of a fuck-ass question is it? Call the cops, hello? Which aesthetic do you vibe with? Cyberpunk, void punk, dark academia, Y2K, kawaii, cottagecore, preppy, solar punk, monochromatic. I am thinking dark academia or cottagecore. What do you guys think? Cottagecore or dark academia? Let me see twirl. Ooh, cottage? Wow, okay. Like Gretzky. What are you most afraid of? Rejection, abandonment, betrayal. Nothing at this point. Loneliness, spiders, clowns, heights, a specific person, the law, death and its inevitability. No, actually, like nothing. Maybe betrayal, but also would I rather be betrayed or lonely? I guess I'd rather be lonely, so betrayal is worse. What time of day do you like the most? Morning, for sure. You've just been invited to a potluck. Congrats. What do you bring? Invited. I'm hosting the damn thing. I'm making the main course. That's me. I am hosting. We're all scared of something, Poki. Sometimes we just don't know what it is yet. No, I mean, like, I go through that list and I'm like, been there, done that, blah, 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 blah. So there's just not one thing that crazy stands out anymore. You've been supplied with a whiteboard and a whiteboard marker. What is the first thing you draw? Michael Reeves, Lily. One of your, a flower, a heart. Whoa, probably a heart. Text your best friend / partner / group chat right now. I'm serious. Ask them if you're a cat girl or a dog girl. It doesn't matter your gender. I'm 100% serious. This quiz can't wait until you get a response. How about I ask chats? Am I cat girl or dog girl? Itinerary times 6 foot in cemetery. I am a bit more cat girl. Which of these images resonates with you the most? This reminds me of that James Charles photo. This sometimes. This sometimes. This sometimes. What is this one? That one. I love that one. Sometimes I am this. Sometimes I am this. What the fuck is this? Dripped out Among Us guy. The beautiful thing about me is I'm all these. But this one's so good. What the fuck is this? Hi, Ubu. Now it's Mikey's turn to ask you a question. Hee. Michael Afton from Five Nights at Freddy's. What in God's name am I doing here? Where am I? Oh, come on, Mikey Wikey. Ask the reader a question. Michael, what? Why? Vincent, back off, Mike. Author Chan is mine. Jason, thanks for the 11 months. Author Chan is clearly a pasta like me. Guys, it's like we're back in 2015. I like waffles. Hee. Don't mind them, they're kind of silly. XC, do you like me? Oh, girl, what the fuck? Not anymore. I'm unfollowing you on Tumblr. I'm unsubscribing. What is this? Oh, yes, bestie. I love you. Wow, we're at question... I love this. We're at question 41 now. Really hitting big numbers here. Tell me, dear test taker, how are you feeling right now? Top. Taking this quiz, this will affect your results. I'm vibing. Not gonna lie, it's a bit boring now. This quiz sucks way too long. I'm excited to know more. I'm vibing. Me. Honk shoe. I'm definitely a me girl. When in public reading / fluff. Public is crazy. Can you keep your face impassive? If you don't read fic in public, this won't affect your results. No. I'm a streamer. I cannot control my reactions. Which fanfiction site do you used to read on? I've never... I'm just going to do YouTube, Twitter, IG. Favorite animal? Honestly, a cat or like a possum kind of thing. I'll do cat. Wait, I so am a flirty beta. Like, I'm a pretty neutral gal. Very flirty. Actually, no, I'd say I'm more of a flirty alpha. But maybe I'm not crazy. Like, because I'm in my chill me first era, I'm not as alpha intense as before, maybe. As a flirty beta, you're a hopeless romantic. Ugh, so true. You're an extroverted through and through, so true. And you enjoy flirting with people and being dramatic. So true. You may not have control over a situation, but you don't care as long as you get some eye candy out of it. You're the type of person to go to a coffee shop and sulk in the window seat in hopes that cute barista will come and sit with you. Yeah. You like to pretend you're the main character, and you very well could be. Well, you're more of a main character than a submissive omega or a dominant alpha. You're confident but insecure about your worth. I don't know. You fear you may come off as pushy or annoying. I don't know. Keep that head up, flirty beta. Your crown is falling. Thank you. Me first era. Who the fuck cares if you're annoying? Be cringe. Be stupid and weird. Nobody gives a fuck. And if they do, step on them. Oh. You're too hot to be angry at for long. This sounds like something Lily would say to me. Trust me, flirty beta. You need money to take people on dates, so you need a job. I'm good, thank you. You would be a good fit for customer service. You're charming, witty, and hot enough to get compliments day in and day out. You'd also be good at a hands-on job like engineering or construction. Wait, why was this shit so accurate? As a flirty beta, you are most compatible with a loner alpha. I actually think this is my future. Someone who is dominant, protective, but kind of what do you call it? Like a lone wolf? Soft alpha, submissive omega, submissive alpha, and independent omega. Okay. Wow. There's a lot of... Whoa, there are so many submissive omegas. What is that? I got a lot of caring beta, soft alpha. Girl, where is my... I think I'm more alpha than they know. You display prominent omega traits. You tend to like other self-control in situations and want people to take care of you. It's kind of funny how many people are like this. In short, you're mentally ill and transgender. I don't make the rules. I just tell you the facts. What the fuck? Should you choose to enter the workforce, we at Omegaverse Inc. have some recommendations for you. Never work with kids. Look, I'm sorry, but the fanfics are wrong. You cannot be trusted around kids. The fact that most people... oh my. Whoa. You're most compatible with flirty beta. Guys, I'm most compatible with most people. Whoa.